This is a 5-star puzzle from today's Hindu. Let's get started. Let's start with the central block. Here there are 3 empty cells and the missing numbers are 4, 5 and 8. There is a 5 and 8 in column 5 blocking this cell. So E5 takes 4. Now the missing numbers are 5 and 8. There is a 5 here in D row. So D6 takes 8 and F4 takes 5. Let's try to fill column 1. There is 1 and 2 which blocks these two cells. So in column 1, 1 and 2 will be in either A1 or B1. So let's mark it with 1, 2 pair. Now there are only 2 missing numbers in column 1, that is 7 and 8. There is a 7 here in G row. So G1 takes 8 and I1 takes 7. Let's now fill column 9. There is a 4 here in I row which blocks these two cells. There is a 4 in C row which blocks this cell. Now in column 9, A9 is the only cell where 4 can be. Now in column 9, there are 3 empty cells and the missing numbers are 1, 2 and 7. In I row, there is 7 and 2 blocking this cell. So I9 takes 1. Now the missing numbers are 2 and 7. There is a 7 here in C row. So C9 takes 2 and H9 takes 7. Let's try to fill this third block. There is 5 in A row and a 5 in B row which blocks these two cells. So C7 takes 5 and the missing numbers are 1 and 6 in this block. Let's try to fill F row. There is a 3 in E row and a 3 in column 8 which blocks these 4 cells. So F7 takes 3. Now in F row there are only 2 missing numbers and the missing numbers are 2 and 4. There is a 5-8 pair in G row and there is a 5 and 8 in column 7 which blocks these 3 cells. So in the 9th block these 2 cells take 5-8 pair. Now if you analyze I row, 9 is blocking these 3 cells. So that means I2 is the only cell where 9 can be. Now in 7th block, the missing numbers are 4 and 6. So let's mark it with 4, 6 pair. Now in column 3, the missing numbers are 1, 3, let me write it here, 1, 3, 8 and 9. I think it is very easy to fill it because you have a 9 here which blocks these two cells and there is a 9 here which blocks this cell. So C3 is the only place where 9 can be. Now the missing numbers are 1, 3 and 8. There is a 3 here which blocks this cell and you have 1 already existing in this block. So B3 takes 8. Now the missing numbers are 1 and 3. There is a 3 here in E row. So E3 takes 1 and D3 takes 3. Now let's try to fill this block. There is a 8 here which blocks here. So E2 takes 8 Now the missing numbers are only 2 and 4. There is a 2 blocking here. So D2 takes 4 and F2 takes 2. Now in D row, the only missing number is 1. So that cancels out the 1 here. So A8 becomes 16 and B7 takes 1. So because of this 2, F8 becomes 4. In this block, the missing numbers are 2 and 9. Let's mark with 2, 9 pair. Here there is a 1 here. So B1 becomes 2 and A1 takes 1. This 9 here blocks this cell, and there is a 9 here in column 6 which blocks this cell, and there is a 9 here which blocks this cell. So in A row, A4 is the only cell where 9 can be. In column 5, there are only 2 empty cells. The missing numbers are 3 and 6. Now there is a 6 here in A row. So A5 takes 3 and I5 takes 6. Now in A row, the missing numbers are 2 and 7. Let's mark it with 2, 7. Now there is a 2 here. There is a 2 here now. So A2 takes 7 and A6 takes 2. In block 1, the missing numbers are 3 and 6. There is a 3 here. So B2 takes 6 and C2 takes 3. In B row, the missing numbers are 4 and 7. There is a 7 here. So B4 takes 4 and B6 takes 7. In C row, the missing numbers are 1 and 6. There is a 6 here. So C4 takes 1 and C6 takes 6. Let's fill column 6. In column 6, there are 3 missing numbers, 1, 4 and 5. There is 1 and 4 in I row. So I6 takes 5. Now the missing numbers are 1 and 4. There is a 1 here in H row. So H6 takes 4 and G6 takes 1. Now this 4 cancels out the 4 here. So H3 becomes 6 and G3 takes 4. Now the missing numbers in column 4 are 3, 2 and 8. This 5 here cancels out the 5 here. So this one becomes, that is I8 becomes 8 and H8 becomes 5. So now in I row, the only missing number is 3. And the missing numbers in column 4 are 2 and 8. There is 8 here in G row. So G4 takes 2 and H4 takes 8. In H row, the only missing number is 2. So now E7 becomes 9 and E8 takes 2. G7 takes 6 and G8 takes 9. And the puzzle is solved. Hello friends. I found today's puzzle very interesting. How did you find the puzzle today? Was it easy? Was it interesting? Please share your experience in the comment box. Thank you very much.